What's going on, guys? It's Mike, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Jordan Brand Jayson Tatum Boston Celtics Authentic NBA Jersey. So this year the NBA is celebrating its 75th anniversary, and so on the Authentics, the on-courts, they're going to have the Nike swoosh that gives it like they make it look fancy. They basically make the Nike swoosh shiny with a plastic material, and then they also have the Jerry West logo. It says 75 to celebrate the 75th anniversary. A week and a half ago, Nike silently dropped this on Nike.com. They dropped this one, the Jayson Tatum and the Giannis statement jersey, both authentic versions, but never said anything. So I like to check religiously throughout the day just to make sure I don't slip up and miss out on something. It's hard though. I mean, I got so many things going on. I gotta try to squeak a little time to actually do this stuff. But if you stayed up to date and hit that notification bell, basically I posted, as soon as I saw it, I posted it and was like, oh, they dropped a Jayson Tatum one. I missed out on the Giannis by a couple hours, but I try to just make sure everyone's up to date just so they can grab some of these authentic versions, just because the authentics, when they drop, they sell so quick. They're the first ones to go. The swingmans usually stay a lot longer, and they probably, not probably, but they do produce more of those. The authentics are limited runs, so you gotta be right on top of it. So if you guys follow me or subscribe to the channel, I try to make sure I can just, once I find out, I'm letting you guys know so you guys don't miss out. But in today's video, we're just gonna take a look at this one and see if they've made any changes or what it looks like, or we'll see what happens. This is the first authentic I got for this upcoming season. If you guys find this video helpful or entertaining, easy way to support the channel just by hitting like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So when there's sales and new releases, you guys don't miss out. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So right here, Jayson Tatum statement jersey. It's a black colorway. The thing about this year with the diamond Nike swoosh, it's a plastic material, and the 75th anniversary, they're a little pricier. Last year it's $200. This year, $225. So I got this Nike at Nike for $225. And right here we got the first look. Boom! You got the Jordan. Look at that, the Jumpman with a little shine to it. Nice, that's fancy. You got the Celtics. Then you got Jayson Tatum. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. Look at that. The first thing I do want to start off is just looking at the 75th anniversary Jerry West. They use a hard plastic material. Yeah, it's pretty much like the Diamond Swingman version. The same materials stitched down. You can see how it's nicely stitched down. Look at the borders, depending on the light. Just looks really clean. But let's really start off at the collar. So you got the collar down here in green. Then you got the 17th championship patch stitched down on these authentics. Nice and clean. Look at that. Then the arm openings, you got the same style. So with these authentics, they give you more shoulder mobility. It's supposed to be for the on-court players. You can see the cut here. Depending compared to the Swingman jersey, there's a lot more shoulder mobility. The armholes are bigger, and how they stylized it and cut it, just more free-flowing kind of motion. Then you got Jayson Tatum. You can see here, all stitched down, nice and tight. That looks clean. You got it white. Then you got the 0. So that one is also stitched down. And then you got the green base in the middle. As you can see, there's little ventilation mesh in the actual numbering, so that just creates better airflow just to keep the person wearing it cool. Then side panels, solid green. You can see the color change, black to green. So this one has a more ventilated mesh because it's supposed to be for on court. Then you can see it's a little more solid here. And then when we go down, there's a little change compared to last couple years runs of authentics. So it says dry fit in the corner, and it says dry fit advance. So I don't know what the particular difference is, but I'm gonna have to test that out. And that right there, guys, is the back of the jersey. And on the front side, the collar is the same style. as you can see here. Arm openings, same style as well. And then right over here, just look at that. The Jumpman logo with the diamond kind of like design on it. It is beautiful. Stitched down, hard plastic material. Just look at it. Like blocking the light a little bit, but you can see when it hits, it's nice. Then neck area where the neck label is, you can see where it's stitched. So they moved the information off center. Dry fit advanced, you got the Jumpman, made in Thailand, the recycling symbol. Then we go to tags. So the tags this year, they use like a recycled cardboard material. 48, which is a large, 225, NBA authentic. Then you got recycled information in here. Nothing too crazy. Then you got the Boston Celtics, the lettering and numbering. So stitched down, beautifully stitched. You got Celtics across the chest. And then the numbering, you got the same style. So you can see where that ventilated mesh, well, the ventilation and the numbering, and it's stitched down. Then we go to the jock tag. So down here you got authentic, 75 anniversary, 48, which is a large. The authentics have a +2 length, and then it's statement edition right here. And then you got the side panel. You can see there's a little side split. You see where the color changes. Got it on the opposite side as well. And then you got your wash tags, made in Thailand, Nike code here. And then you got your inspection code right here. And then with the authentics, right here you can see that ventilated mesh. You see the holes are very prominent. They kind of just make a V. So it stops around midway in the chest. And then it becomes a solid mesh here. Less ventilated. So it makes like a triangular shape here. It goes to a solid mesh. And then on the sides right here, you can see the mesh starts to change. You see the difference? Really ventilated, more airflow, a little more solid mesh. So they're more on the side panels and in the chest area. And that right there, guys, is the front of the jersey. And this is what it looks like when you wear the jersey. So I'm 5'6", 175 pounds. My t-shirt size is a medium, and I usually go medium with jerseys. If I want a little more room, I usually go with large, but I went a size up than my normal size. So I went with the large to see just how it fit this year compared to previous years. And off the bat, this large is much more loose compared to years prior. So years prior, they had a more athletic cut, so it was like kind of really tough in the chest area, especially if you're like bulkier or got some weight on you. Like it was just more slimmer fit. So I feel like they went with a more relaxed fit this year. Like honestly, the material, it's the same material. It's kind of like the same thing as if you guys ever watch my Diamond Edition jersey review. The material's the same, but it's not as like tightly wound as it was before. So I think it just stretches out the fabric a little more. So it's a more relaxed fit. I'd like that fit much better because I'm going to show you guys what a medium looks like from a couple years ago, and you can see like how tight it is. But right here we got the front of the jersey. You got Celtics, that dope jump man, and then you got the side panel, that green streak that goes down the middle. You got the front, and then you got the back. You got Jayson Tatum. I don't know why I double hesitated. It is what it is. I already shot it. Overall, I think these statement jerseys look great for Boston. It just switches up the colorways. So instead of like a pure white or a pure green jersey, you kind of get like a meaner, kind of like just a darker look, and it just looks clean on them. And then with the Jumpman, can't go wrong with it. That little diamond, it looks sick. And then you got the back with the diamond embellishment and championship patches. That's why I love the authentics, and it's stitched down, so it's beautiful overall. I really can't knock it besides the price. But with the sizing, like I said earlier, much more relaxed fit. So that is probably the best part. So it's not as tight. Look, this one's a large, and usually if I do a medium, there's like a little difference with years prior. I'll show you how tight a couple years ago's medium looked like. This is what a size medium looks like from a couple years ago. It just has that like slimmer fit all around. I know it's a medium against a large, but there's only maybe an 1.5 inch difference or inch between the two sizes in width, or I think the length stays the same, but the width is a little more. But you can see how tight this is compared to this Jayson Tatum one, like easily so much space. So look at this. I mean, I look so bulky in this. This is just a medium. So the large from years prior also a little more room, but it was tighter. I can't even lie to you guys. Taking off that medium was a hassle. I am kind of too big for that. But I mean, I do like look how much chest room I have without barely pulling. Even if this was like a size smaller, like maybe 1.5 inches less in width, there's still a lot of room left in this jersey. So I'm liking the direction they're going. Less slim fit, more kind of just standard regular fit. But what do you guys think about the jersey? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks again for watching, guys. And on to the next video.